y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement for the next installment, season 7, episode, what are we at? Episode 6 of Outlander, where the Frasers are leaving Ticonderoga that is being attacked upon, or almost attacked upon, by Jamie's cousin. What? And back at Lollybrook, there's something there besides the Mackenzies. What could it be? I have no idea, but I'm excited just to jump right into it, and I'm so glad that you are with me as well. So I have no blanket because today is a sweltering hot. It's pretty humid out there today, y'all, but I do have my beverage close by because it's Friday night. I hope you have your favorite beverage with you as well, and that you remember that full episode watch along is available on Patreon. I would love to see you there. So okay, y'all, let's just get to it. So was William being set up, we are thinking? Something about his mission seems odd.
I only wish I'd arrived in time to assist you in the battle for the fort.
Hardly a battle. Not a single shot was fired. In fact, the rebels were so eager to rid themselves of the place, they left us their cannon as a parting gift.
Oh no. Purpose?
Be safer. Make our way inland in small groups so we're not so easy a target. Shouldn't be more than a day or two away.
They're fast, Sassenach. If anyone's legs won't carry them. I will.
Take hold of my arm, I'll steady them.
That Indian. We can't trust him. He's leading us into a trap. To the other savages.
That is Ian, I know him. He's as gentle as a lamb. He's simply trying to help us.
Are you certain?
You're gonna die, woman. You can't, that's not in a time of war. You gotta put that aside. My gosh, who is Jamie carrying? Why were there civilians at Ticonderoga? Like, I know a lot of them were being treated by Claire and such, but that's where they thought to go.
Mrs. Raven.
Mrs. Raven's gonna get them all killed.
Ian! We'll all be killed!
Quiet.
Stay out of sight. Stick together.
There's no hiding all of them.
It's just as I suspected. A party of redcoats running alongside the road pretending to be Indians.
They're trying to scare us into revealing our position.
My men will stay with you. Ian and I will draw the soldiers away.
Let's get everybody this way. Quiet. Have you seen Mrs. Raven? Not since... we were walking together when the screaming started.
I was sorry to have to do it, but I hadn't a choice.
Oh. Oh.
Did Jeremiah tell you what it was he said?
No.
He called Miss Glendenning a haggard old goat-breathed daughter of a witch.
I would never have taught him that particular phrase.
Ah, but you do have the Gaelic yourself then. Well, I have had a wee word with Miss Glendenning, but I fear she herself is just a symptom of a larger problem.
Symptom.
People nowadays are eager for their children to speak good English, get good jobs, be able to leave the Highlands.
Oh.
The Highlanders have been fighting and dying for the right to speak Gaelic since before the Rising.
I couldn't agree more.
Is Roger going to become the new history teacher?
I have been wanting to hold a class for exactly what you're talking about. I do have it right. You were a teacher.
Aye.
He was looking for a purpose. I need to put my...
I think it's the last one, Uncle.
That's the last one?
We best be getting back.
I would have hidden him under some brush so he wasn't easily spotted. Claire, she's gonna get you killed.
You have to come with me. You'll be safe back with the others. No, I'll never be safe. They're coming. Shh. You have to be quiet.
Well... so predictable. I was hoping we had gotten away from the too stupid to live story choices, but I guess they're a treasure trove.
Soldier's boots. 3 or 4 of them from this way.
It's handy. Wait, did they take her back to Ticonderoga? Oh no. Oh, they put him outside.
Walter?
I was wondering if we were going to see him again.
The British needed the hospitals for their own, I suppose.
Of course they did.
How are you feeling?
It's not my leg that's bothering me, ma'am. It's my chest. I can't seem to take in enough air.
Does he have pneumonia?
What is it? Why do you look more worried now than when we thought the British might be firing on a fort?
It could also be an embolism. That's where your blood starts clotting in your lungs.
That doesn't sound good.
That's why I'm going to keep a close eye on you.
We're going to lose Walter.
Have you any for me in return?
Unfortunately, sir, the Great Dismal Swamp deprived me of my horse, and with it your correspondence. I did not read the message, sir, as you expressly gave me orders not to. However, I did learn something about its intended recipients.
He's gonna blab. Thought that was a blade.
Samuel Cartwright is a rebel. I've since learned that Henry Carver and Joshua Harrington are as well.
Are they really rebels?
How do you think wars are won?
With victory on the battlefield, sir.
Without a doubt.
Espionage.
What their opponents' weaknesses are. How to exploit those weaknesses.
Intelligence. So those men are spies.
The information in that message was vitally important for their work.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am.
Do you know what else my years of experience have taught me, Lieutenant?
That you're gullible. A little too naive.
War is long. No doubt an opportunity for redemption will present itself.
I will be ready when it does, sir. You have my word.
Don't give words.
She's hungry. But my milk, well, it's not coming as it usually does.
Because you are under duress. Dehydrated.
Thank you, Mum.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna go back to Walter and he's gonna be dead against the post.
Walter, this should help.
Thank you.
Here comes the blood. Yep.
Excuse me, sir.
I love how she just walks out of the fence.
I must insist, at the very least, that you provide the basic necessities of care for your prisoners.
I believe I know you.
William.
You're a rebel.
Yes.
Look at her. Look at her proudly declaring it.
My husband is a colonel in the militia. We were separated and I was captured.
Oh, quit spilling details, Claire.
Our supplies are still 2 days behind us. And your compatriots burned whatever was left in the storehouses. We'll see what can be done.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but Roger, there's something down there.
I wonder. We think there's a ley line from the Akavanic Standing Stones way up north in the tip of Scotland to the Standing Stones at Craignadown, don't we? What if...
Same line continues down toward the Eritree Dam site, yes.
I need to get this into my Hitchhiker's Guide to Time Travel.
Like the BBC radio comedy?
Well, not officially, of course, but sometimes to myself, just for fun.
Aren't you supposed to be doing your Gaelic class at the school, 4 o'clock?
Oh, fucking bollocks. Trousers or kilt?
Kilt. Kilt, of course.
If you get caught, they will hang you. I will not get caught. The Mohawk have aligned themselves with the British. The guards will think me an ally. They won't bother me.
Oh, the Mohawk did. The Mohawk did, huh?
But maybe there's something I can do to help draw their eyes away.
Go back up on that hill and start a fire?
Sterilize the linens. Now, try up that way.
Mistress Fraser, the bandages you requested, along with some other supplies.
Thank you.
Are they poisoned?
Lord Ellesmere said I was to give you this as well. He said you looked parched.
Is it poison?
I was born here in the Highlands, and I'm excited to talk to you today about the Gaelic. May even know a few words yourselves.
Oh, wait,
How many
what's
of you
Cameron
would
doing
like
there?
to learn to curse in Gaelic?
We don't have bad words. Gaelic cursing is a matter of art. I once heard a farmer say to a pig,
But what's it mean?
may your intestines burst through your belly and be eaten by crows. Our people have been speaking Gaelic since the 4th century. How many of you know what walking songs are?
It's what the women would sing, all working together, kneading the wet wool to make it waterproof.
And they would work the wool out on the table.
These are hymnals and folk songs from the 19th century. Give them a wee look while we try our hand at some line singing.
Walter,
We're gonna lose Walter.
I need you to drink as much of this as you can.
So how do you treat an embolism in 1778-ish?
In God's name, what's that?
It's a tea.
Do you try to hydrate and dissolve it?
I need to thin your blood so we can dissolve the clot in your lungs.
I don't know if it's enough time.
I wouldn't give for something a little stronger.
Wow.
Whatever I drink, it won't likely change. It's going to happen, will it?
No, but brandy will help it go down easier.
I don't know about that. There's just some things a spoonful of sugar do not help.
You told me you liked to dance, didn't you? That's how you met your wife. First time, you held her in your arms, and you danced together.
This reminds me of the kid on the boat with the whatever it was that was on the ship, and he helped her out and he died.
That was great. Well, Cameron.
Do you recognize the name, Roger?
I know who you are.
Oh, he does.
You work with my wife. Best inspector we've had in years. Doesn't take shite from anyone. Loved it. I love all the old stuff. Was actually really looking forward to reading a Reverend's old hymnal.
Well, did you not get a chance?
No, I got to read something with a little bit more action instead.
Oh, no.
This was in the Gaelic bits you're handing round. You writing a novel, are you?
Yes.
Fiddling with the idea.
Maybe you'll let me read it when it's finished. I'm a great one for the science fiction.
Well, I should probably grab Jem and get home to make the dinner.
You know, never turned down a home-cooked meal.
Well, we should find a time.
What's
Probably
up
next
with
week, if that
you,
works.
Mr. Cameron?
I'll bring the wine.
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
I'll see you soon.
So do the Camerons perhaps have, if the Frasers, but Rogers and Mackenzie, not a Cameron. Ah, mother truckers. Oh, Walter, you were doing so well.
Godspeed, Walter.
What lesson were we to learn from our time with Walter?
Mr. Fraser.
Yeah. Nope.
Uncle Jamie sent me. We're going to wait here, and as soon as...
Mr. Murray! I wish to thank you, both for the money and for entrusting me to the care of the exceedingly capable hunters. I owe you a great debt, sir.
And now I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Farewell, Mr. Murray.
He didn't put together that Ian's uncle is James Fraser and his wife's right there, who's in the militia, and...
Mr. Murray!
Don't put a huh?
Did you not mention when last we met that you were the nephew of one James Fraser? And it is a rather strange coincidence that we have a Mistress Fraser in our camp. Now, I believe that would make her...
His aunt.
Are the others with you? It's only me. Come for my aunt.
On my honor, I shall let you go.
I'm not going anywhere without her.
The lady stays.
Wait, who's firing arrows? Jamie! During the daylight! Now?
Let my auntie go? I cannot. I am duty bound to you.
Owe me a life or not.
Why didn't they run away when his back was turned?
Surely you don't suppose we kill women?
I ken very well what your army is capable of.
General Bukowen is a gentleman, as am I.
Turn your back for a moment and we'll trouble you no more.
His back was to you already!
For saving my father's life. There's a gap in the fence where they're digging new latrine trenches. No one will see you go.
Well, that's a way to escape. During the daylight. Huh. What was the plan?
Sassenach.
Don't start running to each other's arms yet. You're not far enough away. You're not far enough away.
You? Well enough now.
Keep moving. You're not far enough away.
Give me all those people.
Keep moving.
Women and children, I just left them. Walter Woodcock saved his life only to watch him die.
So instead of ether, she's got liquor right now.
Sometimes a hand in the dark is the comfort a man needs before his soul takes his final journey. Is that brandy? Where'd you get it?
Your son.
Tell me of him. Later. When there's time.
Okay, guys, gotta get moving.
Where are we going?
Doesn't matter, just keep going.
After a few days' journey, we rejoined the refugees from the fort who'd found their way back to the Continental Army. Jamie's term of service was almost over.
But not soon enough.
And we'd be leaving soon for Scotland.
Gosh, are we gonna get back to Scotland? Those letters had to have gotten there somehow.
I didn't need your brother. I need...
They needn't be embarrassed. I know the reason he has come.
Does she?
You do?
Of course. He had hoped to see thy dearest companion. Thy dog.
Sure.
Oh. Aye. If you ever find yourself unable to sleep at night, I'll let you take Rollo. I'm sure he will only mind keeping you company.
Aren't I the lucky one?
Who's he? What's it? His outfit's pretty clean for this time period. Oh no, somebody new. Who is this? Who is this?
And you are?
James Fraser.
Who are you, wannabe mountaineer guy?
Well, I'm Colonel Daniel Morgan, Commander Morgan's Rifles. I'd like you to come with me.
I must speak with the quartermaster about my tent.
Never mind the quartermaster. You come with me. I'll be sure you're well taken care of. Oh, and
Wait.
Bring your rifle.
Was Morgan one of the spy guys' names? Was he one of the spy guys' names?
Skill of his rifleman is talked of from here to Virginia.
He wants you to become one of them.
That means his time of service will be extended?
Your enlistment's almost finished.
Said yes, Claire.
Why?
I mean, Scotland, I'll have to wait a while longer.
I knew it!
General Gates has taken over our Northern Army, gathering troops on the Hudson, just outside a village called Saratoga.
Wasn't Saratoga the one that was all snowed over and tons and tons of rebel people died?
I wonder, why is it that women don't make wars?
That is a question.
You're not made for it, Sassenach.
You don't think women are just as capable as men at fighting for what they believe in?
You've proven to me that they are, Sassenach, many times. When a man dies, it's only him. And one is much like another. Family needs a man to feed them, protect them. Any decent man can do it.
Okay.
If you think one man is just like another, then I can't agree with you.
Can I say I'm so very much afraid of dying as I used to be? Or maybe less afraid for myself, and a wee bit more reluctant to kill young men who haven't yet lived their lives.
Surely you're not going to assess the ages of those shooting at you?
That's a thought.
I sincerely hope you don't intend to let some whippersnapper kill you, just because he hasn't lived a life as full as yours yet.
I'll kill them. I'll just mind it more. No. Tell me about my son.
He's gonna be a pain in your ass to the whole revolution. I've had that Scots porridge before. Who is at their house?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What's the coat? Who could this be in that coat? Oh. Him?
Christ.
Wait. Who is it? Mother truckers. Who traveled to the future? To the future. So I went back and I paused it. And in the credits, it says William Buck McKenzie, not Graham McTavish. But didn't Graham McTavish pay Buck McKenzie in the previous season? Well, if that's the same character. We have never heard or seen of somebody traveling ahead of their time. It's always been behind of their time because they had to have a strong emotional pull, usually one of love towards somebody else or a sense of belonging to somebody else that would pull them through the portal. Who is there in the future to pull them? Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? So if you were given a box of letters, I'm gonna go back to this box, where you knew it was a family member in history that only wrote so many, would you go at least to that last one and see a date or time of when that letter stopped? Because that's what I am most concerned about and focused on. When did the letter stop and why? Of course they're not going to tell us because they want us as viewers to be wrung and strung, tense that at any moment somebody's gonna die. Now we're pretty clear Jamie and Claire don't die. And my Outlander person at work said many, many years ago when I started this up that she had just finished that last book, and the last book was William appearing on their doorstep saying, I need help. I can't remember if it was just Claire he spoke to, or if it was Claire and Jamie. So I know William survives, but everybody else is up in the air. And how they die, and the horribleness that they are going to go through. Example, Walter Woodcock. What is the story purposes of his scene? The futility of doing the best you can and he's gonna die anyway? He didn't get out, like what? What lesson did he teach Claire? Speaking of which, why do they write it? They write Claire sometimes as if she has not been through this many times. She was in World War II. She was in the Jacobite Rebellion. She's done these things where she's been through wartime and had to leave people behind who needed help. This is not new to her. If they had added some context as to how this time is different than the previous times, it would make more sense. But right now, it just feels as if, what are they doing with her? Did they forget who she is? Am I alone in that thought? Or is it also one of you all going, like with last season where Claire wasn't written as Claire, drawn. Claire wasn't drawn as Claire. Claire wasn't written as the Claire that we know 6, 7 seasons in. After all she's been through. The least they could have done was she could have said, I'm tired of doing this over and over and over again. And the only thing keeping me going is knowing that this time the colonies are going to prevail. That would make way more sense. And somebody along the line will say, well, we shouldn't have to tell you. It should be in context. One, it's not. It's me rewriting this for them. I would like to have confirmation that that is in fact what she's thinking. I don't like to assume. I feel as if I'm just gonna go off. No, so interesting. Interesting. The Mohawk are with the British. Rachel and Ian, sparks are kindling. And I want to know if Rob Cameron is a Cameron. I also the only one that wants to know that. I need to know if he's kin. I don't know why I just do. But there we go. Episode 6 of Outlander. I don't know how many more we have left to go. Hopefully not very many, because I will be gone in a few weeks, heading myself to Scotland. That's right, I will be there for a couple of days. I won't make it out to the Highlands, but I will be in Edinburgh, and I cannot wait to go there. So yeah, I'll share more adventures later. But there we go. Please take care of yourselves, drink your water, stretch your bodies, and then come back and see the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.